Hi guys, and welcome to another delicious episode of Shelly's Homemade. And today guys, we're going to be making some lasagna. So for our lasagna, you're going to need some ground beef, which I have here. I have some tomato paste, some Italian crushed tomatoes, some ricotta cheese, some sweet Italian sausages. I have some onions and peppers that I've already chopped. I have some Prego tomato sauce. I have some parsley. I have some basil, some Italian seasoning, some Shelly's house seasoning, some Parmesan cheese, 2 things of mozzarella, and some Provolone cheese. Alright guys, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do, we're going to move over to the stove. We're going to start sauteing up some veggies. Then we're going to add our ground beef and sausages. And once we get our sauce together, we're going to come back over and we're going to make our ricotta cheese mixture. Alright guys, see you in a sec. Alright guys, let's get started with sauteing up some veggies. Put all of those in. I add a tablespoon of olive oil in my pan. Those going, we're going to give them a head start. I like to give them a head start anyway. Then we're going to flavor them up. A little bit of Shelly's house seasoning. Just to give them a little flavor. Just like so. Alright. When we come back, we're going to start adding that ground beef, because this is where I want it, translucent. Clear to the color of the onion, and the bell peppers will start to soften up some. Alright, I'll be back. Alright guys, so let's start with our sausages. We're going to take the casing off of our sausage. Like this. We're going to take a knife. We're just going to cut into that casing. I'm going to pull it off. Just like so. Just like so. Take the knife and cut it towards you, not away, and just pull the casing off, just like so. See, it's not hard at all. The knife, and just pull the casing off. Bring that knife towards you while you're cutting, and release the sausage and just let it go. I'm going to get in here. We're going to break up our sausages. Releasing all that beautiful flavor from those sausages into those onions and peppers. You can add some crushed, if you like spicy lasagna, go ahead and add some crushed bell peppers. To this. Now with the ground beef, I think I'm only going to use half because I got all those sausages in there. You can just kind of start to break that ground beef up with your hands. And if you don't like touching the meat, just put it in a pan and break it up that way. This is a nice amount of meat. It's going to cook down, and you can save that other half of meat for something else. Alright, when I come back, this should be all nice and browned and nice, and then we're going to season it up. We're going to add some garlic. I have some minced garlic here. We're going to add that to it. And we're going to season up this meat when I come back. I like to just brown it off just a little bit before I start adding no seasoning. Because, you know, you don't want the seasoning to burn or anything like that. So that's the plan. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so this is where I want it. Now we're going to add some garlic to this. Some Shelly's house seasoning. You can use your favorite all-purpose seasoning if you like. Some salt and pepper, some garlic powder, onion powder maybe. I'm going in with my Italian seasoning. And I'm going to scoop this oil off that accumulated in my pan. Alright, so now we're going in with our Italian seasoning. I'm going to use the rest of it. So about 2.5 tablespoons. And that Italian seasoning. Got that garlic down in there. Got that Shelly's house seasoning in there. Alright, guys. So we're going to let all these flavors melt and let this ground beef just finish cooking down in here. You know, it's almost there. Probably don't have. It's beautiful. I'm telling you. Nothing like a beautiful pan of lasagna, guys. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this grease. Huh. Alright. So I'll be back. I'm going to start getting this oil out of this pan, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got rid of most of the oil. You can see, I got rid of most of the oil. Now we're going to go in with our tomato paste. Just getting it out the can. And get that concentrated tomato flavor going there. You just want to mix it in. All over the ground beef, just like so. Now we're going to go in with our crushed tomatoes. Now, if you don't want to use the jar tomato sauce, and by all means, use the canned sauce. Because this has a little flavor, little herbs and stuff in there, little garlic and everything, I like to use it. It's just my preference. But you can use tomato sauce, whatever you want to use. Oh man. So you want to put water in there to that amount, just to get all that stuff off the bottom. Pour it in there, like so. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of sugar. Just to kill the sweetness. Just to kill the acid. And so I don't have heartburn real bad. Look at this. You see this sauce? Oh, made for lasagna. When I tell you made for lasagna, it's made for lasagna. I'm gonna go in with some of Shelly's house seasoning. Make sure it's seasoned well. We're gonna put the lid on this. We're going to let this cook down for about 15-20 minutes. Get that effect. When we come back, we're going to make that ricotta cheese sauce. Alright guys? Alright. Oh guys, I almost forgot. I'm glad I didn't. To put in the basil. So we're just going to put these leaves in here. Just tear them apart. And just put your basil in there. Try not to put the stems in. You want those basil leaves right in there. It's gonna have amazing flavor. I'm telling you. Fresh basil, lots of garlic, onion, bell peppers, sausage, ground beef, thick crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, a jar of tomato sauce, Shelly's house seasoning, Italian seasoning. Whew. It's got everything in here. Alright, we're going to put the lid back on, and I'll see you back at the counter. Alright, see my bowl. I have my basil. I'll crack my egg in there. I'll go in with some parsley, just because it makes everything pretty. And then with some Shelly's house seasoning. Some fresh garlic. Some Parmesan cheese. A little bit. We just want to mix this up. Break that egg. All that mixed in there. We got our ricotta. See if that's enough. Probably not. Mix it in. The egg, the basil, the parsley, and then with the rest of it. So this was 15 ounces, almost a pound, but not. beautiful. I think I'm just gonna add a little more corn in here, not a lot, just some. There it is. A little bit more Shelly's house seasoning just because I can. I just like my ricotta cheese mixture to have flavor. Alright. Now, if I was moving too fast or did something, didn't know what you put in there, you can always resort to the description box. Always have the ingredients in there. And while you're there, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. And subscribe to my channel so you can get more delicious videos less like this. Alright guys, when I come back, we're going to start to assemble our lasagna. Alright, so let's start to assemble. We have our sauce we're going to put down on the bottom, like so. I don't want the pan to move around. I'm just going to split the towel underneath, just like so. There we go. Alright. So let's start assembling this beautiful lasagna. Alright, so we just want to get some sauce on the bottom. Just like so. Get that down there, just like that. And I have these no-bake lasagna noodles. And in there, like that, and like that. So we got 4 on the bottom, and we go in with some sauce. We just build in layers, like so. Don't be shy with the sauce. Just like that. And we're going to come in with try and get it open. Provolone cheese. Alright. So we want to lay down provolone, just like so. Just like that. Get it in there. I'm going to break this one in half. Just get just like so. We're going in with some parm. I have my oven preheating on 375. You can add as much or as little cheese as you like. I'm going in with the mozzarella. We're coming back. Our lasagna noodles. carefully lay them down so I don't break them. Like that. Like so. Now we're going to go in with our ricotta mixture. Like I said, don't be shy. Get it down there. Let's get it in there. We're doing one layer of this ricotta. And then we're just going to smooth it on, just like so. We're going to come in with our sauce. Be generous. Sure you be generous with the sauce. Get it in there. This is why we made so much. Everybody likes a dry lasagna. Go in. Oh crap! Got cheese. Well, just repeating the process. We want a cheesy dish. Got my parm. And remember, when you put it in the oven, make sure that you either put some aluminum foil down or you put it on a cookie sheet. This is our last layer. Noodles. Alright. Now we're going to go in with the sauce this time. Generous with the sauce. All over. It's going to bubble over. I'm just going to let y'all know this right now. So just make sure you put some aluminum foil, something like that down. Get it all in there. Oh, you can see the herbs. You can see the garlic. I'll be whipping it up in this kitchen, guys. Y'all don't know. Now with the parm. There's with the parm. Mozzarella. Just smash it down a little bit with your hand, like so. Trying to spread it like that. Looks amazing. I'll go in with a little parsley right on top. Amazing, guys. Alright, so we're going to get this into our 375-degree oven for about 40 minutes to an hour. And just let that thing bubble and be good. Alright, guys. I'll see y'all back here in an hour. There it is, the lasagna. Fresh out of the oven. Looks absolutely amazing. Too hot to cut. Come back in 10 minutes. And we're going to cut inside and let y'all see what's going on. Alright, guys. So now we're going to go cut into it. I like to do it with a spatula. Just like that. And get the corner piece. Like that. That. There it is. Looks amazing. You always want that part. I should let it cool down a little bit more. Y'all have to find out what it's tasting like. It's delicious. Amazing. Alright, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day. And I'm going to see you in the next video.